Tan Songyun's Cries with Pride. Kai makes the list of the most popular actor of 2025. It was an emotional moment that no one saw coming. Tan Songyun's eyes welled up with tears as Kai's name echoed across the stage, declaring him one of the most popular actors of 2025. The applause thundered like a wave. Cameras flashed endlessly, and in that sea of lights and noise, Tan Songyun couldn't help but let the tears fall. They weren't tears of sadness, but of pride, admiration, and perhaps something deeper, something that has been quietly growing between them for years. Kai stood there, tall, radiant, and humble as ever, his usual confident smile carrying a glimmer of disbelief. He held the golden trophy in his hand, his voice steady, yet filled with emotion. "This isn't just my award," he began softly, glancing toward the audience, searching for the familiar face that had always believed in him. "This is for everyone who stood by me through the storms, who never stopped believing in my dreams, especially you." The camera panned, and as if scripted by fate itself, it landed on Tan Songyun. Her lips quivered into a smile, tears sparkling under the lights. The crowd erupted in cheers. For fans who have followed their journey, the bond between Kai and Tan Songyun is more than a simple friendship. It's a connection built through years of collaboration, trust, and quiet affection. Their chemistry on screen has always been undeniable, but off-screen, there's an unspoken tenderness that fans can't ignore. Seeing Tan cry that night was like witnessing the heart of their story come alive. The proud co-star, the supportive friend, the woman who knew how hard he fought to get there. Kai's rise to fame has been nothing short of spectacular. From his early days as a model to his breakout performances in dramas that captured hearts across Asia, he has steadily built a reputation as one of China's most talented and charming leading men. But 2025 became the year that cemented his legacy. With back-to-back successful projects, international endorsements, and a global fan base that keeps growing by the day, Kai's star has soared higher than ever. The most popular actor of 2025 recognition wasn't just an award, it was a validation of years of perseverance, creativity, and passion. But what truly moved everyone was not the glitz of the award or the headlines it generated. It was the genuine human emotion that filled the room. Tan Songyun's quiet tears told a story words could barely capture. She had seen his struggles, his moments of doubt, his sleepless nights preparing for roles, and his constant pursuit of perfection. She knew the sacrifices behind the smiles. As she watched him accept the honor, it was as if every moment they had shared, every scene rehearsed, every laugh, every argument, every late-night phone call when fame felt heavy, came flooding back. Couldn't forget her either. After the ceremony, backstage interviews captured him holding the award close and smiling softly. "Be here without the people who inspired me," he said. "Songyun has been one of my biggest supporters. She always told me to keep going, even when things got hard." That statement alone melted the hearts of millions of fans. Social media went wild, with hashtags like hashtag Kai most popular actor 2025, hashtag Tan Songyun Cries with Pride, hashtag Kai Tan Songyun moments trending across platforms. Fans were the two stars laughing together on set. Some wrote, "You can tell her tears were genuine. That's real pride." Others commented, "If love had a face, it would look like Kai and Tan Songyun." The fandoms that once debated who Kai's best on-screen partner was seemed to unite under one truth. Tan Songyun has always been the heart that understands him best. In a world where fame often overshadows authenticity, Kai's journey feels refreshingly real. He has never shied away from expressing gratitude, and his humility continues to win hearts. Many say that his charm doesn't just lie in his looks or acting skill, but in the sincerity through his every word. And that sincerity is what Tan Songyun fell in love with. co-star, or perhaps something deeper. She has always described Kai as a person who shines quietly, even in darkness, and that sentiment couldn't be truer now. As for Tan, her reaction that night showed the world the beauty of emotional honesty. It wasn't calculated or staged. It was the reaction of someone who has shared a journey with him. After the ceremony, when asked by reporters about her tears, she simply smiled and said, "When someone you care about achieves something this big, you can't help but feel proud. I've seen his hard work up close. Those tears came from my heart." That answer alone made fans adore her even more. Industry insiders later revealed that Kai had almost declined attending the ceremony due to exhaustion from back-to-back filming schedules. It was Tan Songyun who reportedly encouraged him to go. "You never know how many hearts you've touched, Kai," she had told him, according to someone close to the team. "Sometimes, you need to let the world celebrate you." And indeed, the world did. The moment he walked on stage, cameras followed him like a magnet. Every step he took was a reminder that dreams, when chased with resilience, truly come true. After the award show, Kai and Tan Songyun were spotted leaving the venue together, both smiling as fans screamed their names. Some witnesses claimed that Kai gently placed his arm around her shoulders as they made their way through the crowd, a small but intimate gesture that spoke volumes. "You were crying up there," he reportedly teased. Tan laughed, brushing her hair aside. "Don't make fun of me," she said playfully. "I just couldn't help it." "I know," Kai replied softly, his eyes filled with warmth. "I saw it, and it meant a lot." The chemistry between them that night was magnetic, the kind that blurs the line between real and real. Fans began to speculate if something more was brewing between the two stars. For now, neither of them has confirmed or denied the rumors, but their undeniable closeness keeps everyone guessing. Whether they're just close friends or something more, one thing is certain: their connection, respect, and genuine care. The entertainment world is often filled with fleeting fame and superficial relationships, but Kai and Tan Songyun are different. It's about growth, loyalty, and shared dreams. From their early collaborations to now, they've seen each other evolve not just as artists, but as people. And perhaps that's why the sight of Tan crying that night struck such a chord. It was a moment that transcended acting, transcended image, and revealed something pure and human. As 2025 continues, Kai's name dominates headlines, endorsement deals, and upcoming international projects. He's set to star in 2 global dramas, both already generating massive buzz. Fans from all over the world are calling him Asia's treasure, and his influence is rapidly expanding into Western markets. Yet despite success, those close to him say he remains humble and grounded. A man who values laughter, quiet dinners, and the company of people who truly understand him. Tan Songyun, too, continues to shine in her own right. Her latest series has become one of the most streamed dramas in China, and she's gaining international recognition for her nuanced performances. But beyond all the glamour, it's her warmth and authenticity that fans adore most. When she looks at Kai, there's a glimmer in her eyes, the kind that only comes from seeing someone rise after every fall. In many ways, Tan's tears that night represented the emotions of every fan who has followed Kai's journey. They were tears of joy, nostalgia, pride, and hope. They reminded the world that behind every star's success story lies a web of people who believe, who encourage. And perhaps that's why the moment felt so powerful, because it was more than celebrity drama. It was a reflection of human connection, of shared triumphs and genuine emotion. As Kai continued his journey into the next chapter of his career, one can only imagine how many more milestones await him. And if history is any guide, clapping the loudest, smiling the brightest, and maybe crying with pride once more. This is not just about fame or romance. It's about the beautiful intersection of dreams and action, where two hearts move in rhythm with the same passion for art and so, the night Soo Kai made the list of the most popular actor of 2025 will forever be remembered, not just for his victory, but for Songyun's eyes, carrying the weight of love, pride, and years of shared memories. As fans across the world continue to celebrate, one thing is clear. This moment was not the end of their story. It was the beginning of another chapter that the world can't wait to see unfold. The night didn't end with applause. It only marked the beginning of something extraordinary. As the curtains fell on the grand awards ceremony, Kai and Tan Songyun found themselves surrounded by flashing cameras, screaming fans, and endless questions from reporters hungry for a headline. Yet amid the chaos, the two stars shared quiet glances, smiles that spoke volumes, and a sense of calm that only two people who've weathered storms together could share. Backstage, Soo Kai's phone buzzed nonstop, congratulatory messages from fellow actors, directors, and international brands eager to collaborate. But the one message that caught his attention came from Tan Songyun. "You did it, Kai." It read simply, followed by a heart emoji and a photo of his shining trophy. Soo Kai couldn't help but smile as he looked at the message. He replied, "We did it, Songyun. You believed in me when no one else did." That small exchange between them quickly went viral when Tan Songyun playfully shared a cropped screenshot of the text on her Weibo story, captioned, "Some victories are meant to be shared." Fans went wild, interpreting it as another sign of their grossness. Within hours, hashtags like hashtag Soo Kai Tan Songyun shared victory, hashtag Power Couple of the Year, and hashtag Tan Songyun Proud Moment began trending across multiple platforms. The internet had officially fallen in love with their connection all over again. Later that evening, Soo Kai appeared for an exclusive post-award interview. When asked about his emotional acceptance speech, he smiled modestly. "I was speaking from the heart," he said. "I've been blessed with people who've walked beside me through everything. Songyun is one of those people. She inspires me." The interviewer pressed gently. "You mean Tan Songyun, your frequent co-star?" Soo Kai chuckled, looking momentarily bashful before nodding. "Yes, her. She has one of the kindest hearts I've ever known." It was a simple statement, but it sent shockwaves across the entertainment world. Tan Songyun, watching the interview from home, reportedly teared up again. To those close to her, it was no surprise. She has always admired Soo Kai not just as an actor but as a person, his discipline, humility, and deep respect for others. Over the years, they've shared countless behind-the-scenes moments that show how genuine their friendship is. From laughing uncontrollably between takes to comforting each other during challenging shoots, theirs is a bond built on sincerity. In the days that followed, media outlets couldn't stop talking about them. The most beloved duo of 2025, one headline read. Another dubbed them the heartbeat of modern C-drama. Their old dramas began trending again as new fans discovered their undeniable chemistry on screen. Clips from their shows, lingering stares, heartfelt confessions, and soft laughter resurfaced everywhere. Viewers commented things like, "You can't fake that kind of connection," and "They look like two souls who've known each other forever." But beyond the glamour and gossip, something deeper was happening. Soo Kai's success story began to inspire young dreamers around the world. His journey from a small-town boy to one of the biggest stars in Asia became a symbol of perseverance and belief. And Tan Songyun's emotional support reminded everyone that true strength often lies in kindness, in being genuinely happy for someone else's success. A few days later, Soo Kai and Tan Songyun reunited for a charity event. Fans who attended described the atmosphere as electric. The two stars arrived separately but seemed naturally drawn to each other once inside. When Soo Kai spotted Tan across the room, his eyes softened instantly. "You came," he said as they hugged. She laughed. "Of course. I wouldn't miss it for the world." Together, They spent the evening meeting fans, signing autographs, and spreading messages of gratitude. One photo from the event, Kai gently placing his hand over Tan's as they smiled for the camera, broke the internet. It was reposted millions of times with captions like, "Pride looks like this," and "When success meets support, magic happens." Their bond has now transcended on-screen performances. They are no longer just actors. They've become symbols of hope, love, and unwavering belief in each other. Fans from around the globe now affectionately refer to them as Kaiyun, a nickname combining their names, symbolizing a pair that lifts each other up like sunshine after rain. And perhaps the most heartwarming moment came during a surprise live session Kai hosted for his fans. As thousands tuned in, one fan asked, "Who was the first person you thought of when you got the award?" Kai paused for a moment, smiled softly, and said, "Tan Songyun." The live chat exploded with hearts and emojis, fans screaming in excitement and disbelief. He added, "Because when I doubted myself, she reminded me of who I am." Everyone needs someone like that in their life. It's moments like these that remind the world that the best connections aren't scripted. They're born in quiet understanding, mutual respect, and years of shared dreams. Tan Songyun's tears that night were not just for Kai's win. They were for every step of the journey they took together, for the countless times they stood side by side when no one else was watching. As the spotlight continues to shine on Kai's career, it also illuminates the warmth and compassion that define his friendship with Tan. Together, they remind us all that fame fades, but genuine human connection never does. Whether they choose to keep their bond platonic or let it blossom into something more, one thing is undeniable. They've already captured millions of hearts by simply being real. And as fans eagerly wait for their next collaboration, whispers of a possible reunion project are already spreading online. If true, it would mark their most anticipated drama yet, a tale not just of love and fame, but of two people who found meaning in each other's strength. The excitement is real, the anticipation electric, and fans are already flooding comment sections with messages like, "We're ready for the Kaiyun comeback." So, as Kai basks in the glory of being 2025's most popular actor, and Tan Songyun continues to shine brightly by his side, their story stands as a testament to love, loyalty, and the beauty of shared triumphs. It's more than just celebrity gossip. It's a living example of how pride, friendship, and destiny can intertwine to create something truly unforgettable. If you've been captivated by Kai and Tan Songyun's journey, from co-stars to cherished companions, from quiet beginnings to global recognition, then you don't want to miss what's next. Join the wave of fans who are celebrating every twist and turn of this beautiful story. Sparkle subscribe now to K Romance Central, your ultimate destination for everything Kai, Tan Songyun, and the most heart-stirring C-drama moments that keep us all dreaming. Two hearts. Don't just read about the magic. Experience it with us. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and become part of a growing community that celebrates love, art, and passion every single day. Let's keep the romance alive. One story, one tear, and one breathtaking moment at a time. Sparkling Heart.